YouTube. What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, y'all, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. You guessed it. I'm your girl, TMR, and I'll definitely be your host tonight. Shouts out to the 2 Live crew. Chat, I see you. By far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey. You better ask someone about this 2 Live crew. Oh, and shouts out to the Bush Gang. Hey, Bush Watchers. What it do, Bush Gang? And shouts out to the Replay Gang. Hey, Replay Gang. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you let us know in the comment section that you're a part of the Replay Gang. So myself and the 2 Live crew definitely know it's real. Hey, y'all. Happy Saturday. Sorry I've been a little MIA, but y'all know I've been over here busy, honey. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Trying to get these orders out the door, getting them ready. Oh, goodness gracious, y'all. We've been working since 7 o'clock this daggone morning. Oh, Lord. But it's okay, y'all. If you've ordered and you're in the sounds of my voice, you should have received the tracking information and your stuff is getting out the door. Now, you guys, I am shipping UPS and USPS. Okay, I had to do 2 different carriers this time because my load was so heavy. Okay, oh my goodness. Oh Lord, y'all. But rest assured, y'all, TMR do good business practices over here. And my ultimate goal is to make sure you get your packages in time for the Christmas. Y'all hear me? Christmas. Okay. And I just want to make sure that everybody is happy with their product, you guys. It's been my joy and my honor to serve as many people I have served. I'm almost 90 days old. MELVIROSE Beauty has almost made her 30-day mark. She'll be 30 days at the end of this month. And I am so appreciative of all the love you guys have shown me on YouTube and in my business adventures. I really appreciate that, you guys. You just don't know. I'm damn near about to cry, okay? Because y'all have really showed up and showed out for me. And I'll be forever grateful to you all for that, because y'all can buy from anybody in the world. And for you all who took the time to go to my website, even if you didn't buy anything, if you just took the time to go and see, maybe some of y'all were just being a little nosy, but that's okay. Again, I do appreciate it, okay? And you guys be patient. I'm trying to launch my candle line at the end of this month. I don't know if it's going to actually make it because I got so much going on with the Christmas, all the orders for Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to be able to launch it, but it definitely will be launched sometime in January, okay? So make sure you guys support my candle business. I'm not ready to release the name of it yet, but I will be releasing it very soon. Also, my goddamn dark spots, turmeric face and body scrub was by far like the #1 seller thus far for the holiday season. Y'all really, really enjoy that product. And I enjoyed making it and creating it for you guys. I have a couple more things that I will be creating. I'm going to be creating an eczema relief cream. I'm going to also be creating a anti-aging face cream as well. Because if anything, if you guys are not familiar, my thing is just to focus on a youthful looking you. Even if you're already youthful now, guess what? As the calendar goes, you'll be growing, getting older, and we just want to make sure you keep it right and keep it tight. Okay? Oh my goodness. Not just so much as wanting you to smell good, but I really want to focus on your skin and keeping it healthy and fresh and young looking. So again, you guys, I have some few more items that I'm going to be adding to MELVIROSE Beauty. Thank you, Sophia. I appreciate that. I've had a lot of people, like family and friends, that have bought, and they have came back and bought more of the goddamn turmeric. I really want y'all to try that goddamn rough feet. Okay. It is a Y'all, that foot lotion is, honey, the bomb. Okay, my goodness, it is really good. When I put it on my feet, y'all, no exaggeration, I can actually feel the tingling in my feet, like the because it has Epsom salt in it. I can feel it with well after an hour of it being on my feet. My feet just feel real refreshed. It just feels like, I don't know. It's hard to explain it, but it gives you a really good feeling. Hard to find things that cater to eczema. Yes, heavy on the beauty. My two of my children have eczema, and I have already made the eczema cream, but I when I make stuff, I let people in my family test it first before I actually make it go live. And my youngest son has eczema really bad, and he said when he put it on, he's been wearing it for probably about 5 days now, and he said, "Mom, like literally, the bumps are gone from my skin." He's been putting it on every day, 2 times a day. And we've tried everything. And he came and showed me some. Mom, look, no bumps. you know. So just turned 60. I'll be checking out your products. Thank you, Debbie. I really appreciate that. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Walk. Hey, everyone. So, you guys, again, I just wanted to, give you guys that little bit of information. I also have, just to guys kind of let you know what I got going on. This coming weekend, I have 2 pop-up shops that I have been invited to. So is it the 18th and the 19th? I think it is. Yeah, or the 17th and 18th. It's Saturday and Sunday and next weekend. So I have 2 pop-up shops that I've been invited to. So I'm also trying to get ready for that. So yes, you guys, I have a lot going on. So YouTube, although you guys are definitely um although you guys are definitely very important to me, my YouTube family, I love you guys so much. I really do. I really appreciate it. I have really met some awesome people since I've been on YouTube. But you guys, YouTube is something I'm gonna have to do when I can, because my ultimate goal is to build MELVIROSE and for her to go, eventually wherever she can go. So that's my ultimate goal. So in order for that to happen, I have to spend more time on that. However, TMR definitely had a chance to look into the streets, and oh my goodness, y'all, it's been a lot going on. Oh, y'all, Keisha Anderson, Keisha Kaylee. A lot of you guys know her as Keisha Kaylee. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Walk. Thank you, Nearly. I appreciate that. Thanks. Hey, Miss Smart Sweeter. Thank you. Hey, JG. What was the inspiration for the name MELVIROSE? It's a family name, sis. It's a family name. It's relatives in my family that are very near and dear to me. So, yeah. Um, and the gang finally made it to a live, but I showed up in these bushes. Oop, up, got your girl going, but I be at work at 3 a.m. watching the replay. Oh, I get it, sis. I do understand. Um, Thank you, T. I appreciate that. So, you guys, Keisha Kaylee has came out with yet, to me, another book. It's called Karma. Okay. However, from my understanding, little experts I have saw, it sounded like it was part 2 of Cuter Relations. Okay, part 2 of Cuter Relations. And it was 4 chapters, 36 pages of really not too much of anything. I'm just going to be very honest. Let me say this about books, you guys. I love to read. I love to read. Okay, reading. I haven't had a chance to really get into reading. Um, Okay, you guys, I don't know what happened, but I had some type of technical difficulty, so I do apologize, but I am back. I hope you guys are back with me. Hey, Erica. So, you guys, I am an avid reader. I love to read. I have read many books, okay? Many books. And from the authors that I like to read, I don't know, I'm just gonna throw a name out there. Treasure Hernandez. She writes a lot of. I like to watch like those black. I like to read a lot of books by black authors. Those novellas. Like give you an example. I can't think off the top of my head, but I like reading books like about romance and things of that nature. I like reading books like that. And typically when you see those authors, it takes them a while to get those books out. I think Keisha wrote her book in what, a week, 2 week. I mean, it was 36 pages long. I don't know, the way she hyped that book up. I thought it was just going to be something. Now I understand hyping a book up, but you need to hype the book up and still be truthful about what the hype is. Obviously everybody is the Flint series. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Bailey. Yes. You need to hype the books up to what people are anticipating. Y'all know, for example, Stephen King. When Stephen King wrote his books or writes his, I mean, those books are years in the making. Um, Again, not just like you go to sleep and wake up and bam, here go a novel. Um, you know, Me personally, I feel like what the book was about, she could have did a sit down video. Again, I understand it's a money grab and get your money, sis, but it's just like it's to me, it's like the falsehood to the people that are following you, because you made this book to be something that it really wasn't. Okay. 36 pages, that's not a book, that's an essay. Exactly, sis. Exactly. It's like a thesis. Okay. I've written research papers longer than 30 Aries. Exactly. So I'm like 36 pages. And you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't read the book in its entirety. I didn't really see a need to it. I'm not really that, you know, involved in what this girl got going on. Again, I watch her on YouTube and say, hey, Newton, some of it's interesting and what she's got going on. But I did watch a little bit of a video that she put out. I don't know, maybe it was yesterday or today. I saw it today, but she said something to the effect that, thousands of people wrote the book. She even stated that the book had a tracker on it. So when you bought the download, it was tracking, which Shopify does that. Shopify the back page or back stage of Shopify, it'll show you the analytics of your shoppers. It'll show you where where are they shopping from, like what city, what state. It'll show you how many times they've been to your store. It'll show you it'll give you like the analytics of if they're a new customer or returning customer. It can even show you the analytics of how many times they've actually visited your store. But the way Keisha made it sound in her video, that each download that you bought had an actual tracker system on it. Damn near like you would put a tracker on your ninja's phone. Okay, like that's how she made it sound. And when I heard her say that, it made me feel kind of creepy, because I'm like, wait a minute, sis, why are you tracking who's buying your product? Who cares who's buying your product? Like, you really shouldn't care about that. The only thing you should really care about is collecting, if they leave an email, is collecting a list of emails. So in the event that you have more product to sell, then you have a list of people who left their email, and you can push your product out to a bigger audience. But that's pretty much it. When she said everything had a track, she said no, yeah, because she's a star. Yeah, when she said that, it was very weird. Like, I understand she has a lot of negativity and hate on the YouTube streets, But to literally tell people that you have a tracker on their purchase made me feel very like it was like to me almost like an invasion of privacy. Like Shopify gives you tools to track sales, but it's not like other than the address. Obviously, you need an address if you're shipping a physical product, but if you're selling a downloadable product, that's not a physical product. So tell me why you would need to put a tracker on a product that's not physical. It's not, you are not sending it anywhere. You're literally sending it to somebody's email. Yeah, it's real. It was real creepy when she said that. I'm like, lady, what is wrong with you? Like, is your status on social media too overwhelming for you? Like, if it's that if you're to the point where you have to put tracking devices on your purchases. And like I said, I could see if you were using it as a point for a marketing tool to keep track of people's email addresses so you can push out when you have sales on your store, if you got a new product coming out. I get that, but she just kept emphasizing that she had a tracker on each and every product, as if she gonna knock on every door that downloaded her book and ask them how did they enjoy the book. Like, that's what it gave me, and I was just like, lady, you're a little weird. Okay, I mean, my goodness. Well, she does have a tracker on Jeremy's phone and car. Well, Sophia, she should. That's the man she lays with. That's the baby daddy of her children. Okay. Oh my goodness. Trying to scare people, and that's the point. Why are you trying to scare people? Your objection is to get their money, right, for the product that you're selling. Why are you? Obviously, the people that don't like you are going to be curious and going to buy your product. They want to read the book because they want to see that's obvious, sis. There's a lot of people that's done reactions on your book. Okay, it's not that everybody has done a reaction doesn't like her, but there's a lot of people that have critiqued her book. Okay, so what was the point of emphasizing the fact that and I hate keep saying book, because to me it's really not a book. Like, sis, it was 4 chapters, 36 pages. That's more like a memoir. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a book, it's like a memoir, oh no, TMI. If I have to track a ninja, he's not the one for me. Sophia, exactly. If I got to put a track on you, I don't need you. I don't want you. Because if I can't trust you to the point where if you're not in my eyesight, if you're not in my peripheral vision, then if I got to do all that, then I don't need to be bothered with you. That's just my opinion. I'm surprised she don't go on live tonight. She said that she was going to go live to answer questions. Not very evasive questions, she said. But, at this point, I'm hoping Keisha has probably or should minimize, the memoirs of her life. Because at the end of the day, yes, it's events that's going on in you and your boyfriend's life. But you got daughters that you're trying to raise that will eventually be adults or teenagers or things of that nature. And it's just like a lot of the things that you made, I'm going to be honest, a lot of the things that she said in the book, when you read the book and you listen or have seen what's been going on with her, if you've been watching Keisha for a while, a lot of it seemed like she was living in some type of make-believe fairy tale world. I'm not saying that Jeremy maybe is not a gentle giant to her. Maybe he is. I don't know. However, it's just like what has happened. It's like, how gentle can he be when he basically went against your wishes and went out and had sex with another woman, had a relationship with that woman, because it wasn't like it was a one-night stand. He had been having sex with her for quite some time. A baby was produced out of that relationship. So, again, I'm not saying he don't have feelings for her. I mean, to be quite honest with you, how he feels about her, really, I could care less. He's not my man. She's not my daughter. I don't have to, when he hurts her feelings, she's not going to cry on my shoulders. However, when you put this stuff out here for the world to view and see, expect the criticism that comes along with it. That's my thing. Keisha Circus Chronicles. Okay. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, the book was to me. I think she probably could have found me again. I'm just gonna say this because again, it's my opinion. I really felt like that maybe she could have used the energy that she put into that memoir. To she could have probably used that to maybe, her business got lens, maybe to enhance that project or all these other businesses that she states she has. I don't see how she has the time because I personally don't have a YouTube channel of her size. I don't have three little bitty kids. I don't have all these businesses that she says she does. And myself, I have one business, one YouTube channel, and I don't have any little children. And I barely have time to sit and collect my thoughts for 10 minutes. I don't see how that girl has that much time to do all that she's doing when there's only 24 hours in a day. I really don't see it. It's either one or two things. Either you don't have all that's going on that you say you do, or you're dropping the ball somewhere. I don't know, with your family, with your business, something is so. Because even you guys, this is the God honest truth. My Christmas tree is not even up. I haven't even had the time to sit and decorate my house for Christmas. And this is the first time in years that I have not decorated my house for Christmas. That's how busy. My husband was even down here today helping me. Like he was in here getting boxes, folding boxes, um, lining the boxes with the tissue paper, and he was helping me stage the boxes. Like he was doing all that today. That's what he did the first part of this morning. He was down here helping me. No, Elizabeth, I don't have any drama that I put in my life. I mean, obviously, I have a life and I have worries and things of that nature, but mine's is more so bills, you know, and just worrying. I worry. Obviously, I worry about my children, although they're adults. I still worry about them. But as far as wondering where my man is at, nah, baby, I don't have that problem. How she has so much time on her hand with all she claims on top of three little ones. Again, I don't know because her mother only works. Her mama do go home and go to bed. So her mother doesn't work. Her mother's not a live-in nanny. She's just there pretty much through business hours, and maybe she comes over when Keisha has things to do, like if her and Jeremy are going out or she has a function or things of that nature. Maybe she does that, but I just don't understand with especially three little bitty children that require a lot of attention. I don't see how she manages to do all that. And some might say, well, she's just good at it. Trust me, she's dropping the ball somewhere. If it's keeping our house clean, something is being dropped. Like I said, myself, I haven't even had time to decorate my house for Christmas. And today it kind of hit me. It just made me feel some type of way because I'm like, dang, I haven't even decorated my house. And Christmas by far is the best holiday that I love to decorate for. I have massive amount of stuff in my storage shed outside of all my Christmas decorations, and it's just been there because I haven't had time. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Purple. I'm with you, Tim. I'm busy from sun up to sundown pretty much every day. Yeah, Sonia, just totally busy. Hey, Miss Pearl, just totally busy. So again, you guys, I really don't have a lot to say about her book other than I feel like Keisha can use her time. Keisha's major in school when she went to Spelman was theater/drama, basically. And so, y'all got to understand Keisha is always performing. So when she wrote that book, or we just gonna call it a book because that's what she calls it, okay? When she what happened to the assistant? I think the assistant aborted mission. I haven't watched Key Plus 3. I have to go over there, Living and Loving Lola. Let me go over there and check her out. The last I heard, she had the baby shower, and I haven't heard anything else. Smoke and mirrors, Tasha. I was living like someone making 1,000K in my 20s, but was broke AF. If you are cunning enough, you can pull off even better today. Okay. She had those gifts eating off the floor in her last video, just nasty. Oh, she had the girls eating off the floor. Oh my God, apple pie. Y'all look. like I said, with the parts of the book that I did read, it just sounded as if sis was performing. Okay. It sounded as if she was performing in the book. And you got to understand, to have a major in theater means you have a vivid imagination. Keisha definitely does have a vivid imagination. And I think a lot of that comes out when she calls herself writing, even in her YouTube videos. You can tell the girl has a very vivid imagination. Okay, I'll just say that. She's homeless. Oh no. With the new baby? She was pressed to have it out before Christmas. I guess she needed extra Christmas money. As y'all remember last year, Keisha bought all those girls all those things for Christmas, and them little girls was looking at that stuff like, who's supposed to be playing with this? Like, she went overboard. And I'm like, girl, how are you going to fit all that stuff in that little bitty apartment? But anyway, they had breakfast on the floor. Oh, God. Y'all, you know what? Y'all got to understand, Keisha does a lot of stuff because she likes the attention. Keisha knows for people to talk about her, does what? Get attention to her hair company, her social media, a lot of the things that Keisha does. Keisha really doesn't care about the aftermath of what she does. Sis is just looking at the coin. And I get it. I understand, hustle for your coin. But especially like her, you have children, girl. Like, you need to, when you talk about you so frightful for your children, then think about that. Be cautious of the fact that you do got to leave that house, and you may think you're extra careful, but that one day you forgot to look behind your shoulder and somebody come snatch your little tail up. Like, you need to be careful with the way you taunting people on this internet. I'm just saying. I don't know. Hey Latoya, she has bad reviews on the BBB. Yes, Miss Nola, I seen a video. This lady did a channel called HG Reacts on Keisha. The video is 3 years ago, but she did a reaction video on a video Keisha did, a ranting video where Keisha was mad because I guess she got some bad information. Somebody, one of her customers gave her a bad rating, and she basically snapped on the customer on a video. I found it to be very unprofessional, but the reaction was 3 years ago. The lady had 15,000. She has 15,000 views on the video, and I found it very curious because I'm thinking to myself, Keisha's running around here shutting down, striking all these young, small YouTube channels. Why you didn't strike that channel? That channel is still up 3 years ago, and that video is still up, and it has 15,000 views on it. Honestly, it's not adding up though. Key plus 3. Okay, Newton, I'm gonna have to go check Key plus 3 out. So how did she get, because guess what? When did we react? Okay, you guys, we're going to go ahead and cease the Keisha conversation because, with Keisha, you could be talking all day long and it's still never going to make any sense. However, we're going to move on. We're going to move on because I see y'all talking about Key plus 3, and y'all know we did a reaction on Key plus 3 a few weeks ago. So tell me what's Key is in a motel with her kids. So hold on. She just did a video. Was that not even a month ago? When she was crying about the money, she couldn't, her bill money. Y'all remember that? Key plus 3, Key, KEI plus PLUS, and then the number 3. Hey, Monica, do you guys remember we did that reaction? About, hey, Lady B, about I'm saying 3 years ago, about a month ago, when she did the reaction on the girlfriend took the money back out the Cash App. Do y'all remember that? So that was just a month ago. She didn't say anything about being homeless then. So what's going on now? Keep in mind, Jeremy went to college too. That for me makes her saying she is a college graduate not mean a whole lot to me. Oh, right, apple pie. Exactly. You say if Jeremy can get a degree, anybody can, huh? Okay, so it looks like we got somebody behind stage. Stacy, before I bring you on, I need to see something, a hand or something before I bring you on stage. Okay, go ahead, baby. You can take it back off. Now I'm gonna add you to the stream.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, Stacy. How you do?
I'm good. How are you? I've been watching you for a long time when you used to vlog in your car.
Yes, the Car Chronicles. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Keepa's 3. Yeah, she just put a video out today or maybe last night saying she's in a hotel with her kids, all 4 of her kids, because her wife took all her money and now her bank account is negative. So if she does get money from her job, which is half of her maternity leave, um, the bank takes that. So now she says that her wife just got fired from her job for, for some BS. I don't know. So yeah, she's in the hotel.
Okay, so let me say this. Key plus three got a mother. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember seeing the video where she said, Stacey, did you see the video where she did the reaction to herself, where she first told us that the money was taken out of her Cash App, something, and she had to file a grievance with the bank and the Cash App? That was what, a month ago? 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago?
Yeah, just about like what she said, October, something around there.
Yeah. So what happened? Yeah, it was right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So it's going on Christmas. So what happened since then?
She said that her and her wife shares bank accounts, and so her wife went down to the bank and was telling she took all the money out.
So hold on, Stacey. Think about what you just said. So back in November, you told us that your wife took your Cash App money back. Was like from what it sounded like it was like a couple $1,000. So you mean to tell me from November, we'll just say November the 15th, okay?
Right.
You mean to tell me from November the 15th to today's date, December the 11th, damn near a month ago, you left her name on the account for a whole month?
That
don't even make sense.
I mean, you can Cash App someone from your bank account to regular Cash App.
But why would you keep your wife's name on the account, which means she's accessible to the account, considering she recanted back the Cash App? If your wife did that, why is her name still on the account and you and her have not been together? And it's been a month later. When you watched that video, she said her and her mama went down to the bank, okay? Why you didn't take the name? If that was an investigation, the bank would have advised that you removed her name from the account then. So why didn't you do that? Why
or vice versa? Her wife would have removed her name from the account. But some things don't seem right, because I don't understand why Key have all these accounts, phone, internet, in her wife's account, in her name. It don't have her name in it as well. So what's wrong with her credit? Now you don't have no money because your wife took all of it. And I guess
she said that her name and the wife's name was on everything. That's what she said in that video. When she
said her wife's name is on the phones. Both of them, their names on the bank accounts, but on the other stuff. And I comment her. I said, next time you need to put your name in other things.
Think about it, Stacey. Wait a minute, Stacey, stop. Think about what you just said. This is not her first relationship. The girl got kids by some men, okay? So this ain't her. Look, let me tell you something. Her wife doing her dirty. This ain't her first rodeo, okay?
Right.
So tell me why you are so green to this situation when obviously you've had other situations with them, other relationships with them other men that you got kids by. Sis, why you acting so green to this situation?
It's a lot. It's a lot. And now she put on video that her kid's father was trying to kidnap her kids, and now he's in jail. So it's a lot.
Oh Lord, Jesus,
it's a lot,
girl. You didn't turn your but you was on here talking bad about Chrissy. See, that's why you got to watch what you say about people, sis.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Karma, like Keisha book.
That book, oh my God, it's ridiculous. I read it. It's horrible. I don't know if you've seen the vlog. Like, people were stating that she had her kids eat cereal off the floor. Like that little elf that she keeps saying, sister. Like what she was like, yeah, look what sister did. Look what sister did. She poured the cereal on the floor. These kids are eating cereal off the floor. Now your mom, your boyfriend, whoever else walk around that household with their shoes on, come from outside. It's accumulated all that stuff from outside. And you got your kids eating on this floor, bare floor. You know what I'm saying? No newspaper, no bowls, bare floor, and she just videoing it, eating. I'm like, what is going on? This is why people call CPS on you. Because if your kids end up picking up something dangerous and you not know it or you can't see it, none of y'all not paying attention, they'll end up in the hospital. You know. But this book, she did rush it, and it's horrible. It's horrible. I mean,
girl, it has grammatical errors in it. It's like,
yes.
child, who proofread the book? The little girls over there, the little 3-year-old girls over there. You know, I mean, sis, okay, get your money, but
Right.
if you're gonna put a product out there to the people, it needs to be your best work, not
Yeah.
your half best work. You
Yeah.
know. So, but I want to get back to this Key+3 because she started to make me mad. Oh, sis, we gotta put you on the lineup. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Before we do that, let me take a brief intermission. Wine Glass and Chill, welcome to the membership. I want to draw you guys' attention to Wine Glass and Chill. She just stepped into the chat. She definitely does have a reaction channel. And Wine Glass and Chill, I need you to hit that link for me. Hit the link. Come into the chat, okay? Come into the chat. All right. So we got, is it Anisha? Anisha, I got you behind stage. Sis, I need to see a hand or something to make sure you really who you say you are, okay? I don't see anything, baby. Let me show me a hand or something. So, okay, let's get back to Key+3. Y'all, do we got to pull up the video? Oh,
yes, please.
Oh, Stacy.
Please do.
Okay, Wine Glass, hit the link. It's a link at the top of my chat. It's pinned. Hit that link. One of my mods, y'all help Wine Glass out for me because I got to pay attention to Stacy. There's a link, Wine Glass. When you hit the link, it's self-explanatory. Just follow the prompts. Vaughn said, yeah, Vaughn. Vaughn said, sis, please pull up the video. Stacy, are you going to stay on stage with me, baby?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, there you go, Wine Glass. Okay, let me pull you up. Okay, please hold on. You want Stacy? Are you gonna stay on stage with me, baby?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Turn your volume down, Wine Glass.
See you. Hold on, let me take
you. Please, hold on. You want Stacy? Are you
gonna? Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you.
Okay, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on.
Okay, so this is Wine Glass and Chill. Wine Glass and Chill. Go ahead and tell us where we can find you, baby.
Wine Glass and Chill. That's all you have to put in, and you'll find me. Just put my name in on YouTube, and you'll find me.
And tell me what your channel's about.
It's about reactions and reviews. I do reviews of books and stuff, and then I do reactions to all the mommies.
And you just did a reaction most recently to Keisha's new book, correct?
Yeah, I did. Okay. Yes, I did.
So before we get on Key+3, Anisha, I see you, sis. I'm about to let you in. Can you go ahead and tell me your thoughts on Keisha's new book?
The same stupid stuff. I just don't understand how she allowed a man just to be with her like I can't. I don't understand it. She should be ashamed of herself.
Can you hear me, Tasha?
Yes, Anisha, I can hear you.
I'm sorry. I got it.
Okay, this is the issue I have. She didn't come back to YouTube. She was out from YouTube for 5 months while all of this was going on in her life. She all of a sudden.
You talking about Key+3, right?
Yeah, she all of a sudden came back, and when she came back with the storyline of I've been recording and I've been doing this for 5 months, and her wife has been doing this. Her story just didn't add up to me because she kept saying she hasn't been in the house for 2 or 3 months. And I'm like, okay, if she hasn't been in the house for 2 or 3 months, where has she been? You all of a sudden pop up to her job and she's there with another girl. You see her with another girl. And now you come back to YouTube with a storyline. It's like, it just to me was like all pre-done. Like, after the last thing she pulled with the Chrissy mess, I unsubscribed to her because I felt like she wasn't genuine. and she just had a lot of BS going on. In the video, she was like, "Oh, I got all the videos. I'm gonna release everything." She kept saying that in every video. She up there laying up there having a baby and everything. I have all the videos and all the footage and everything, and I'm gonna disclose everything, and I'm gonna put everything out. She kept saying that in every video and just lying and lying and lying and lying. She put out a video. I don't even think it had any sound of her walking through her house, of I guess her wife being out the house. And then you said you weren't going to do anything, but you kept getting on live. I'm going to wait till she send my money to me because I'm due my money. So people were telling her, get off of live, because what if your wife doesn't give you the money because of this? Because the mom had been watching that she had been on YouTube. Everybody had been watching that she had been on YouTube. But she kept saying, I'm not going to let nobody silence her. It's not silencing you. You're not playing the game right. So when it came down to it, the girl was like, I ain't giving you nothing. I'm going to take it back from you. It just seems like it was just so thought out. Like she manipulated the situation to come back to YouTube. Like she had a great storyline. Like she's trying to make her storyline so much better. And it's just a mess. Now you're staying in the hotel with your kids and you putting them online like that's cute. That's not cute to me.
So
That's not a
where's her
story.
mother and her grandmother? Because I remember the video that we reacted to about a month ago. Her mother, she said her mama was helping her took her to the bank, and her mama, so she can't stay with her mama. Why are we in a hotel? If you don't have any money, how are you in a hotel?
Apparently, from my understanding, even when she was looking for her brother, she would go to the mom's house because the brother could no longer come there. So the brother, was sleeping outside of her apartment before the leasing people got tired of that because he was breaking in and doing all that kind of stuff at the apartments. So I'm trying to understand why you can't stay with your mother, because the mother-in-law had called her and told her her children weren't allowed there because the husband was packing his stuff and leaving. And she needed to have somebody come get the kids. So I'm guessing the mom went to her house and watched the kids while Key was in the hospital. So it sounds to me
wait
like
a minute.
the mom has nowhere to stay.
So hold on, Anisha. So she didn't pay the rent this month. Is that what you?
I thought she did. And if you go back and look on her video, I thought in one of the videos where she took the money, she paid her rent. Her mom took her to pay all her bills that morning.
That's what she said. By the time
she got to the bank, that's what I thought I heard was, I paid all my bills. My mom came and got me, and she took me around because I can't drive because I have an open wound, guys. And her mom took her around to pay all her bills. She paid all her bills. Everything was taken care of for November. And I didn't, like the other lady said, I didn't understand the fact that you're so A1, but everything is in your wife's name. Mm-hmm. Everything, the car, the phone, everything is in your wife's name, but you're so A1. You'll get on that camera and say you're the best mom, you're the best this, you're the best that, hyping it up. Honey, we all want to be the best, but we can't be the best at everything. And you're going through a struggle right now. So, I just don't understand the lies, because I could have sworn she said she paid her rent and she paid all her bills, because there was an issue with the phone bill as well. The phone bill was like $3 something, and she ended up paying the phone, but the wife had the phone turned off. So why is everything in your wife's name if y'all married? And like you say, y'all are married. This is a marriage. Why is everything in your wife's name? The car is in her name. Talking about she had the action.
Well, look. So okay. If you got common sense, okay, and if you have lived life, you can definitely tell there's some holes in her story. She's telling a story, but she's not telling all of the story.
Correct.
Because if she would tell all of the story, it wouldn't be a 911 for the viewers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she has to tell the story to make it appear as desperate as she's trying to make it sound, but obviously it's not. Because if you don't have any money, if your wife took all your money, sis, how are you in this hotel room? It is Christmas time. You don't have a family member. Now, I do remember her saying that she don't fool with her family, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but obviously you fool with your mama and your two brothers, because she has a brother with the mental issues, and then she has another brother.
She played the Jazzy games too, though. She went to the games because the people were cash apping her that day she was in the hospital. They were cash apping and they sent the kids stuff. So she's playing the Jazzy game too. like the homeless and desperate out. But you weren't desperate out when you get on this camera and say you're the best, you're the this, you're the that. Oh, when I was in the hospital, I ordered my daughter all this stuff, honey. Don't get on this camera and portray like you got it all.
Now, and I just seen a video where she said that, honey, she was this was like a couple weeks ago. She's a bad this, and she got a mommy maker,
Yes.
got her hair done. So if you doing all that, and that was just what, a week or two ago, and now you homeless.
Yeah.
But she took a
homeless.
picture and put it on her thing and said that she made a loan. And I'm like, you the same person that, when something happened, you the same person that you're the best at everything, but now something has happened. But she's telling, like you said, Tasha, half the story.
She has a brother that she can go to that she just helped, not really helped, but saw that her brother was getting into it with his girlfriend. His girlfriend got locked up. So her brother has a place of his own. So I don't know why she won't go there.
You're right.
Well, she can't go there because if she goes there, that means she can't get money from the viewers. So you got to show desperation. You living in a hotel, it's Christmas time. Girl, her cash app probably on fleek right now. Oh my goodness, I'm get tired of playing on the people's emotions. But let's go ahead and let's put up our disclaimer. Oh goodness gracious.
But she said in the video the other day, y'all, I can't tell, I won't tell everything. You don't see most of the stuff that go on, but you got on this camera and you disclosed like you were going to disclose everything that was going. We didn't ask you for your story, ma'am. You could have came back on and did a vlog. You could have did a vlog. You didn't have to come back on with them lies and telling, your wife did this and your wife did that, and you didn't have to. That's what I think they don't understand is you sit behind that camera and you tell your story. We only get what you show, and then when we disclose of those lies that you tell, and we talk about those lies that you tell, then it becomes the reactors don't like me, or the reactors this, or the react. No, the reactors are reacting on your camera that you sat behind that camera and you lied. That's the part that I can't get.
It's the stupidity we act on.
Let's roll this video. Let's roll this video.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm
Oh Lord.
Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing.
Okay, we go. Okay, girl, we gotta get past that.
Yeah, because you can see the baby line.
Someday,
oh my God.
And who's filming?
Girl, she got the kids. She got the kids filming.
I've been feeling this way for far too long.
This is embarrassing for the kiddos.
No, she got somebody else.
Well, she don't. She got somebody else. Those are her kids.
So wait a minute.
Tasha, what was really embarrassing to me?
I believe that's her brother must be filming.
Kept me away from all of my tears. Now you're gone.
Oh Lord, baby, these people.
Now I'm lost.
So wait a minute, y'all. Where's all her stuff? She already put it in storage. She ain't filmed that part.
No, she didn't feel nothing. That's the only thing she felt out of her car. And
anything that's worth a little bit of sympathy is what she feel. Because if you go back and watch her videos, what she kept saying, the kids were crying and the kids were this and the kids were that. Kids have, people have sympathy for kids. I had sympathy for those children because your kids are only going to see what you allow them to see. They're only going to hear what you allow them to hear.
Let me tell you something. Even with that being said, she knew 2 months ago that she was in a desperate situation. That's when you reach out to the social services in your area, because technically right now she is not working because she's on maternity leave. Okay. So that's when you reach out to the township trustees or whatever. So where are those videos? You don't have any videos where you went to try to get help on your own? Why are you
Everything,
wanting the people to help you?
everything that she has come
Right.
back since she's come back after 5 months has been drama. And that's what I didn't like. Cause I'm like, oh, so you came back. You only came back because you needed help. You wanted somebody to see this mess, which everybody, I'm not down on her for, needing help, but it's the way that she came back and the way that she portrayed it. Now she
Okay,
Right.
has
let's
the
hold
baby,
on.
and
Let
you're
me
gonna
finish
have
this
people
video.
thinking that the
Hold on.
baby is destitute and all of that.
Finally, I think I can see clearly now. I'm in love. Think about me one more time before slowly. I'm in love. Tell me away from all of my things. I'm in love. Kept me away from all of my things. I'm in
Oh Lord, how long do it take to get up to the hotel room? What is going on over here? Girl, now you showing us putting the key. Baby, we know how you getting in the hotel room.
Oh.
My thing is this: these kids go to school. Why
Yes.
embarrass your children?
Right.
And one of the kids was laughing in the background. So I didn't take it serious at all. I'm like, wait a minute. If they would have known, they old enough to know that we're moving, we got to get kicked out. You know what I mean?
Mm, mm, mm. Girl, you showing the stuff on the floor. They didn't clean the hotel room. Well, baby, go down there and tell the what you call it, the night auditor. Go down and tell him, sis, what you want us to do? Put you up in the Ritz Carlton? Okay, you're not in the best hotel. You got to stay where your money allow you to. Oh my God, I'm trying to figure out why. Sis, it's okay. Now I'm mad. Now why we got to see the toilet seat?
I'm mad at that too, Tasha.
Sis, I'm mad.
And I'm just
I'm mad.
saying,
I'm mad. Why are we watching the toilet seat? Okay, you in a half-ass hotel. Well, sis, you're staying where your money allows you to stay. Where is your savings with 3 kiddos? You knew that you were about to have a baby and you were going to be off of work for an extended amount of time. You might not have foreseen all this drama going on, but you definitely foreseed yourself being off of work for an extended amount of time with a fraction of your pay. Sis, where's your savings account? You wasn't saving for this. You had 9 months to save.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh Lord, is y'all gonna make me watch this whole video?
You should fast forward to where she said her baby daddy went to jail.
Hey guys.
Girl, you cry way too much on this internet
Today
for me.
is December 10th, and we haven't posted our Vlogmas intro or any Vlogmas videos because so much has been going on, you guys.
You post okay, so why did you film a Vlogmas intro when you knew today is the 10th? So 10 days ago, which was the 1st, I'm pretty sure you knew that there was a chance that you were going to be getting put out. So that means the rent for November wasn't paid. But you had your baby. You said in the video about a month ago that you paid your November's rent. So since we're okay, there's some inconsistencies in your stories, ma'am.
Yes, it is.
A couple weeks ago, my kid's father threatened to kidnap the kids and to hurt me. The kids are in the background. They're being kids, guys. They're playing and we're going through so much. I'm just going to let them right now. So he is now in jail because of that. And it's been hard. You should turn my phone off when I'm on maternity leave and I'm only receiving 30% of my income. And I just had a baby.
Why are you only receiving 30%? Most when I was on maternity leave, I received 60%. It's either 50 to 60%. Why are you only receiving 30%?
Right.
And as you guys know, my C-section reopened and it's on the recovery, the healing. It's a superficial wound now. And now we're in this situation due to my ex-wife. My first check came into the account for this month this morning, and I seen it, and Ellen's really sick, you guys. She possibly has COVID. She cannot eat anything.
Wait a minute. So not only are we in the hotel, but now the baby got COVID too, the little girl.
Ellen got, yes.
Yeah.
But she was, but they was laughing and playing in the background, so.
See, but she has been making this so much. She's been making this so much more. Like she's been involving those kids. Just like you said, these kids go to school. Why would I put my children on camera to say we homeless? What? I mean, I'm just saying. What? I done been through some hard times. I done raised 2 girls, like by myself, single parent. I know what it is. I can tell some stories. But it's like I'm not going to exploit my kids for any amount of money or anything. That's just not going to be my story. Like I'm not going to do that.
100.
And she coming on this screen on this screen crying and I understand you're going through something. Everybody does. But Shania. But I don't know.
Who's she mad with?
So I just don't understand her purpose. Like she only came back on this screen from day one after 5 months. And it has been nothing but drama. Like her life has been nothing but drama. And that's what you came on the screen with. And it's like, and when she involved the kids, I was like, well, how your kids even know? Like, why would you even tell your kids that? Why would you even involve your kids like that? Why would you, okay, your mom is gone. You know what I'm saying? There's a way that you bring stuff to kids that age.
Here's the unfortunate part to this whole situation. These girls have the possibilities of doing numbers on these channels, but unfortunately they take the route of other low budget channels and think that's what they're supposed to do instead of looking at channels like Raven Elise, looking at channels like that to put stuff on you. Like, we understand you have some stuff going on in your life and all that, but then see, that's the time where you disconnect from social media, you regroup, and when you come back bigger and better. Sitting here showing now,
I have a story to tell.
Exactly. If you're going to show this, then the next time you need to start showing progression, not everyday struggle, because people like to see progression in the struggle, right? People like to see you progress, and that's what we would want to see from you. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let's continue. Let's finish listening because we got to hurry and get her off the screen. So hold on.
7 a.m. this morning. She didn't go to school. I took her to the doctor. The doctor advised me she can't keep food down within 24 hours to take her to the hospital, the Valley Children's, and have her get a COVID test. He said a lot of kids have been coming into the office and they've been having the same symptom of vomiting and they've had COVID. So that's like another situation. And now we're here tonight and we're going to be here for a while. Like I said, for the second time, my ex-wife has tried to break us now during the Christmas holiday. my account is negative again. I could not close my account until it became positive. And that's how the bank works, unfortunately. So when it became positive today, with my first and last money going into the account, $1,800 came out of my account. Money that she sent me through Cash App from a payment that went to her account that was mine. And she sent it to me through her Cash App on October 29th when the whole incident happened, which you guys are aware of. It's all on my channel. And she put a fraudulent claim for the money back because she was recently fired from her job. And so she's doing.
Okay, wait a minute. You said recently. So, but wait a minute. The video we reacted on about a month ago, you didn't say it. You didn't say that. So you said a month ago that she took the money from you. So she took the money from you twice?
Yeah,
right.
twice. That's what she's saying, twice.
So she,
but her account was negative when she took the money for the first time. You remember, and then she said her money came.
She was waiting on the child tax credit. So that was around the 15th. So that was right, November the 15th. So yes, we went on another child tax credit, right?
That's what it's supposed to be, because the first one was, she said it was gonna take her money because she couldn't stop it, because it takes 10 days or something like that to stop it. So we got to be waiting on another one to come.
But this $1,800 is what she said a month ago. So you're saying she said $1,800 again?
Well, let's say, remember, she was in negative in her bank account, so they had to take that money.
But no, she said that girl took that $1,800 twice.
Yeah,
she
took it twice. Video. That's crazy, because if she saw it positive, why didn't she go and get it closed immediately?
Not even closed. All you had to do was take her name off the account. You don't get us. I mean, you could have. Yeah, right. Once her account was positive, you should have closed it. That if the bank, if you're talking to the bank about some fraudulent activity, that's what the bank would advise you. Once that account became positive, why didn't you either close that account or take her name off the account? Because I understand if you got reoccurring money coming in, you don't want to have to go to the midst. So just take her name off the account. Why didn't it's been a month, sis? Why haven't we done that?
Wait, so does she have another card? Because she could take that card off. And I know how banks
She did. She said she took her Cash App off her account. But I think she has another bank account. She's banked with Chase.
She did say that.
She's banked with Chase.
But to me, how did she become negative another $1,800? Because from my understanding, the negative is because the wife took the money back out the account after she had went in. I guess she gave her the money, because I can't remember hearing that part. And then she took all the money back out. She went in, did a withdrawal. So how is she negative again? $1,800, like, because at that point, before I even left the bank, get her ass up off of here. She gotta go.
Okay,
we need to lock this up. We need to shut this all the way down. And she also said that she did take her account off her Cash App, because people was asking could they Cash App her, and telling her that she can use the Cash App card. And she said, I have the card, but I never used it before, but I guess I can use it because I do have it. So how? Yeah, she did say that in that live. So how negative another $1,800? I don't know, but that's too many.
Y'all. Let's let. Oh, I can't even talk. God, dog. Girl, you worse than harassment. Oh goodness, hold on, y'all.
Yes.
Let's continue.
Everything in her power to break me when she made a decision to leave. So we're in this place until I can figure it out, and that's all
I'm sorry. I got. How are you paying for that place, ma'am? If she took everything you got, which made you, why are we leaving? Because so you didn't pay. So did you not pay the rent for November? Because even if you can't pay December's rent, they're not going to file eviction on you. It's only been 10 days.
Right.
You would have at least a whole month there.
You're right.
So you didn't pay the rent in November then? So what did you do with the money that you got between November the 15th and today's date? What did you do with all that money?
You're right.
Oh, remember she paid the cell phone bill on her tires and her other stuff, and now she's down to zero.
Okay, y'all.
I'm going to talk about right now. I need to get the kids settled in. It's a lot that just happened. And, but this is our reality. And one thing I always tell you guys is that I'm going to be real honest on my channel, and I'm going to show you what I'm really going through. I'm not going to come on here and pretend I'm back at home. I'm at home, and this isn't my reality, because this is my reality with my baby and my 3 kids, because an adult decided to make the decisions that she made without thinking them through and how they were going to affect us when she has no.
You definitely would not have to show us fake, the non-reality of like showing us you're back at home when you're. So what you would do, sis, is you just wouldn't show us anything at all. You just don't come on this camera till you get your ish together, sis.
Okay.
That's just what you would do. Okay.
Responsibility, like her mom said, she doesn't have any kids and responsibility like you do. And I didn't want to believe that statement when her mom said that, but she's proven it to be true going forward since that statement. She has no regard that it's Christmas. It's Christmas. And she's doing this to me. And not just to me. It's not to me. It's to the kids. It's to the kids. You didn't have to do this. You're doing this out of spite and I don't know, pettiness, and because you made a decision and you're not happy. Because if you were happy, you wouldn't even be bothering me. You wouldn't be calling me, threatening me, sending text messages. You wouldn't be doing any of those things. You wouldn't have us in this situation. So guys, that's where I've been. That's what's been going on. That's why there's no Vlogmas. I will do my best to make Vlogmas. I don't know exactly how long we're.
Girl, let me tell you something. At this point, don't even call it Vlogmas. Just call it a video. Okay?
Right.
Just call it a video. Don't even call it Vlogmas, because YouTube don't care either way. The AdSense revenue is going to be the same regardless if you put Vlogmas on it. I wouldn't dare put a Vlogmas intro on a situation that's not very merry and bright. Okay?
We're going to be here yet. I'll update you guys. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being here through this messed up situation that me and my kids are going through, because an adult decided to walk away from a situation when she didn't have to walk away and continue to try to break me and my kids.
Girl, you should have been taking this baby out of his coat and you got this baby sweating in his coat and stuff.
I know.
Oh my God.
I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, girl. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, there we go with the stuff on the. It's okay, sis. You're not living in the Taj Mahal. It's a cheap motel, sis. That's what happens. Oh, goodness.
You know, TMR, there was another YouTuber that went through the same situation as Key. She was married to a woman, pregnant, had the baby by herself. You know, her partner cheated on her.
Yeah, I remember her.
That's when it's called Coolie Mob. Coolie Mob. But she's doing a lot better, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that lady, when she went through giving birth by herself and her partner wasn't there, it woken her eyes up. Now she got her own place. You know, her I think her son is about like 7 months now, and now I don't know, she hasn't really talked about it lately, but you know, she's doing good with her and her 2-3 kids.
You know what the unfortunate part is? Key's situation is a situation for a lot of people out here right now. There are a lot of people right now, as we speak, either are homeless or getting ready to be homeless as of Monday, okay? But they don't have YouTube channels where they can go and pull on the heartstrings of their subscribers. They just got to tough it up. B. Kirk backstage. B. Kirk, I already know you good, sis. Come on in. Hey, baby.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hey, 2 Live crew. How y'all doing?
Doing
Happy
fine.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
But for me, Key just get on my damn nerves. I'm just gonna be honest. She took, baby, she's playing page by page at the Begathon. Well, excuse me, the Begathon book from Jasmine. Because soon after that video posted, baby, I'll be damned if I ain't sneeze good. That registry was up on her community page. Listen.
Oh,
If
God.
anybody fall for the BS, that's on you. And I mean, if she is really going through this, then you a damn fool because you keep letting this girl do this to you over and over again. And you so-called this big bad person, and you got it, and it's the pretty hair for me. Well, that pretty hair in the eyes ain't getting you nowhere, but in a roach-infested motel with you and your kids, which I don't think that you really out and homeless like you say you are. It's no way in hell, ma'am. Try again. You all them 99 bank accounts that now all of a sudden have been compromised. And baby, honey, her girlfriend is doing more than Jesus did when he was walking on the earth. Listen, after this, ma'am, please stop hitting the live button and get your whole life together. Just stop at this point. But it's mighty funny how everybody seems to go through all these problems and homelessness and bank account fraud and all that right around the holiday.
Yes, because Vlogmas.
The next major holiday. Yeah, like what happens during those months? Y'all all right during that time, but soon as Thanksgiving and Christmas, New Year's, and all that, baby, everybody homeless. Everybody ain't got nothing to eat. Baby daddies is kicking in the doors. I mean, like, damn.
They begging.
Okay. I've been struggling. I got a 20 and an 18-year-old, and I just had to do what I had to do. That means I had to get out here on my ass and work, right? It was sometimes I worked. Right. Uber, Lyft, Jordan, everything has been my friend, baby, because they had to have it, regardless of what Mama did do. She had to work, so I don't understand like the beg fest. And as you notice, Jazz just had a child. She just had a child. That's already like Tasha continues to say in the videos. You know that children brings people to your channel. Right. They know that labor and delivery be some of your gain you some supporters. No, you came on here. Woe is me. Right. That's how you wanted to come back on the screen and come back telling lies. And I didn't like it. That's all they do.
And it's unfortunate that the kids have to sit here and be subject to that. Because after a while, they're either going to regret that they are their parents or they're going to fall in line just like them and become those same type of adults that they are always with their hand out, no morals, no values, no work ethic. Just all I know is beg fun. That's all they know. And it's a shame.
Why they always resort to the pitifulness. Like, why not, even if you got pitifulness going on in your life, how about that's when you disconnect from the internet and then come back when you bigger and better? Why exploit the children like that? Like, those kids are not little bitty kids, they're big kids. They go to school. Like, how embarrassing is it for them to be going in class? You guys are homeless. You're living in a roach-infested motel. Since it's the dollar mean more to you than your children's humility? Like, come on, man. Like, are y'all serious?
Right. These are selfish. This is what you call selfish individuals. A selfish individual do not care if they are being selfish with them. I mean, with their kids. They don't give a damn about them kids, because any two ways that they did, they wouldn't be pulling what they pulling. But everybody knows that during the holidays, what pulls on people's heartstrings the most is women and children, and a sad story. I mean, here's the checkbook, and they know that, and so they don't care at this point. That, I mean, it's ridiculous to the point where I feel like YouTube really need to put some censors on, because people that are really going through this stuff, they are making it bad for for the people that really do need help. And that's why it's so many shortages of programs and stuff like that and funds available, because of people like this abusing and using the system that don't really need it.
Exactly.
But my thing is, she ain't even using the system. Go out there and ask them, because they gave rent assistance to every state. Once you just call them and tell them to pay her rent.
And
that's how you know it's scamming 101.
California also was giving them their own stimulus check. Like, they got a stimulus check their own self outside of what the government gave everybody in the world. California got an extra stimulus check.
Yeah, and I just heard they got another one.
That's crazy.
That's sad. So, sis, like, who you telling this story to? People who live in a cave? Because you clearly not telling this story to people who are on social media every day and know what's going on in the world. Like at the end of the day, it was the whole showing us that the hotel is not the best. Like, sis, okay, well, I mean, you where your money can pay. Like, where are you supposed to be? At a hotel paying $150 a night? No, sis. You got to go where it's $59.99. Period.
And then on top of that, if I'd have saw all of that, and either y'all gonna give me another room or me and my kids sleeping in the car, y'all got me messed up. I'm not gonna lay my kids in no roach infested, bed bug infested room like that. I'm just not gonna do it. At least I know my car is much cleaner than that. If I got to stand outside while they stretch out and I stand out and stand guard all night, then that's what it's gonna be. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna let my kids sleep in a room like that. That's ridiculous. But that's how you know.
Low budget motels that don't. It's not like that. Like sis, you could have went to another Motel 6, Super 8, blah, 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 whatever. You know what I'm saying? Once you seen that, you should have took your pictures, went down there to the night audit and say, hey, look here. We can't do this. Give me my money back and I'm gonna go somewhere else. Because I wouldn't even want another room in there, because if the bugs is in that one, they in every other room. Okay. Sure. So we just gonna go to a whole nother hotel. Okay. Right. That's what we go.
But where's her mama and her grandmother and her brother? Don't they all have places? Why you couldn't go there?
Well, see, that wouldn't be suited for the video. See, I had to show you that we in a hotel and it's nasty. I can't show you that we in a nice, cozy grandma's house. Yeah, no. Then you know what happens? Then people be like, oh, okay, girl, you good then. Okay, we'll see you next video. No, she needed people to hold on to the end of the video, right? So that's why she had to show us that.
That's too much.
That's too much.
I hope she get it together though, because she got babies looking at her and looking up to her. And ma'am, you really need to get your life together for real.
For real. This whole thing going back and forth with your wife sounds like you enjoyed the dysfunction. Because if you didn't, we wouldn't even be talking about it, because you would have been exercised her right about your life. Okay, you would have took her off the bank account.
She had kids before this, and her keep coming on here talking about you doing this to us before. Because, baby, when you went to that bank that day, when now another day came like that, because, baby, we done. Get her ass right. We done. Like, don't keep coming on here, baby. Boss up. That's what you have to do. Boss up. Take that car, go DoorDash with your kids, and make you some fun, because you can DoorDash with your children in the car.
You sure can. So, baby, it's been a minute days Daniel sat in the back seat when I was doing DoorDash. Y'all got no.
See, y'all want her to do some work. Child, first thing she'll say, I can't have my new baby out here. I can't have. Okay, well then that's when you take the new baby over to your grandma's house. What happens when you go to work? So you can't take your baby to work with you when you go back to work.
Remember, she got that wound. That wound might open.
Girl, that wound has been packed and she's on antibiotics. She okay.
I'm so sick about that wound.
Yeah, I ain't never in my life seen somebody that move around so much with an open cesarean wound.
Baby, did you see that picture that she put up on her community tab the other day? I said, well, damn, no, she got an open wound. I know she ain't out here talking about she Jazzy in class and put on a little makeup and make it better. I said, I know that ain't her, because you were just complaining, baby, and you looked like hell. So now you're going to put on a little just make it Jazzy with that open wound that you keep saying you got?
Girl, well, when I had my third child, my C-section busted back open too. And I went to the hospital, girl. They patched me up, cleaned me up, and pushed me right on out the door. And guess what? I had to go back home and be mommy. Okay? Yeah. So same with her. She all right, because if she was that bad off, she would have never left that hospital.
Right. Or never carried that luggage or that baby carrier that she has.
Girl, what's nothing in that doggone luggage? If y'all paid attention to that, half of them luggage wasn't even zipped all the way. Ain't wasn't nothing in them luggages. This wasn't nothing but for the screenplay that she producing.
Oh my goodness, because you had somebody filming it for you. Oh,
yeah, because I was wondering who's recording.
I think that's her brother, you guys.
Oh no, she gonna have to.
I believe that's her brother.
So he in on the shenanigans too, because he got a whole apartment. Baby, please.
Yeah, it's too much.
But that's a kicker too, because didn't she just do a live the other night where the brother got into it with his girlfriend?
Yeah, that's the one. She said she'll do anything for her brother.
Ready to kick in the door with that open wound. The bitch gonna be more than open if you kick in that door if you whoop that lady ass.
And y'all
Right.
see how she that suitcase that was on wheels. Did y'all see how she just politely put it up the steps? Now, if that thing was heavy with your clothes, the baby clothes, honey, you would have had to tell one of the kids, here, help me with this. Girl, you lifted that thing right on up like it was nothing in it. As if
Right.
Yeah.
And she had the baby carrier in her hand.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
She was Hercules like a mother.
oh
As
my
a
God.
as a
With
single
the
parent,
open C-section.
Right.
Right.
as a single parent that has raised their kid, my daughters, I never want to see another woman go through anything. I never want to see another woman homeless. I never want to see another woman where she can't feed her kids. She can't do anything. But when you go to so much as exploiting your kids and exploiting your situation to gain from people, that's not
Right.
the way to do it. It's not the
No, it's
way to
not.
do it. We all got a story, baby. It may not be that I may have been homeless, but I may have needed to figure out how I was going to pay the light bill. You know,
Right.
we all got a story that we can tell. But the
Right.
exploiting part and the lying part is what gets me. I'm willing to help anybody. I have a kind heart, but when the bullshit comes into play, I just can't. I can't play with. I can't mess with you on that level. And putting those kids in the midst of that mess with you and your wife. That's between you and your wife. You still make it comfortable for your kids. She's not here right now. When she said that little girl Elle was crying and she knows what's going on. She sees what's going on. She knows what you showed her and what you told her.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me that little girl just knew that your wife cheated on you, that she did this to you, that you pulled up to that job that day, not the kids. So you
Right.
had a way to make it good for your kids. Because regardless of what I went through with my kids' fathers, regardless, I still made my kids think it was okay. I didn't
But
beat
my
Right.
thing
them,
is,
them,
while
them.
you've been off work, instead of you going back and forth with the wife, which obviously it seems like your efforts, it's null and void because it's not doing any good. Why not figure out a way to make your situation better? Or how about even putting up better content on your channel? Okay,
Right.
you could have took time to do that instead of sitting up here fighting and biting and scratching with the girl, because she did a video. I think it was a live stream I seen about a week or so ago where she was cussing somebody out. I don't know if she was signifying for the wife's girlfriend, which she says the wife's girlfriend broke up with the wife. I don't know, y'all. It was just too much. And then my thing is, the kids know all this. That's the thing.
Correct. And they know
Yep.
everything because she told them. And she
That's
showed
And they
them.
expose them to everything. That's why.
Correct. Talking about Elle was crying. She just has been crying and crying. The kids have just been crying and crying. For what? For what? Because nothing I didn't tell my kids, they didn't know. So therefore, they had nothing to cry about. They didn't miss that. So therefore, for what? Because from your video, you said that your wife had not been in the house. She had
right.
not been in that house for months. So your kids were already equipped to her not being there. So what, her having another woman or any other thing that you needed to tell them for them to be crying for? For what?
Yeah.
You didn't need to tell them nothing. If she's not around, she's not around. If they ask, you say, okay, well, you know, however you need to, but you don't put in their ear all negative for them to be crying. And they've been around this person for 8 years and making it so difficult. And for what? That's
Right.
what I'm saying. For what?
Mm-hmm.
Because she hadn't been in that house. Because apparently you had been packed the stuff up because you had a video walking through the house, and I'm looking at the video like, what the fuck is all this? Like, what is she doing? Like, what is this telling? Like, you put her out because when you first came on YouTube, to me, she didn't stay with you then. And then you got pregnant. The baby y'all chose to have together, whatever. And I'm so sick of them people on that damn comments talking about, oh, she was at the gender reveal and she seemed so genuine. Okay, she was there. She don't seem genuine.
She didn't want that baby. She
Correct.
didn't want that baby. She ran. That's what she did. Let's put it
Correct.
all together. She ran.
So it's like you doing all that and you're exposing them kids to all that, and then you getting on this camera with that and exposing them kids, and anybody in their good right mind, would not fall for the foolishness. God knows I don't want any woman in no predicament that, you know what I'm saying, that's hindering them and their kids don't have a place to stay. That is not my point in this and having a gripe with her. It's just the fact that how you did it and how you came about doing it, Jazzy number 2. You come on this and you dry bed. You throw little hints about stuff as you need and stuff. Oh, I need a TV. Okay, they got them at Walmart for $99. Go buy it.
Okay.
I think YouTubers get it messed up sometimes. When I click on your video and I watch your video in its entirety, I've supported your family.
Right.
And if I come back again, I've supported your family again. You chose this career. Whether you choose to get up and go on somebody's job, a 9 to 5, that's on you. Or you choose to do YouTube all day. I've supported you. I don't owe you more than that. I don't owe your kids anything because you're not going to send my kids anything. And I'm not being nasty, but that's your choice. So you chose to be a YouTuber. I clicked on your video. I enjoyed your content. You know, if I enjoyed it. But Jazzy live in these key plus certain people I have had to see through my good eyes and been like, you know, this is a bunch of bull crap. Why do y'all change y'all content for drama?
Right.
I like clean, wholesome personally, me, I like clean, wholesome videos. Marsha Part L5, I can watch Britt all day.
I like Brittany.
I like Britt. I can watch
Yeah,
because
exactly.
she's
Some
got
of
her.
this drama, y'all, to be honest with you, some of it is just very low budget and exhausting. And it's only good enough to debunk like we doing right now. But just for regular content, yeah, I don't want to watch that on a regular. Like y'all talked about Keep. I haven't watched Key Plus 3 since we talked about her about a month ago, because I was just like, "Ooh, sis, you doing too much," and I already seen where her channel was going. Like, I get you want to grow your channel. Drama does help grow your channel, but what happens is when you get tired of doing that drama, the people are going to fall off because that's what they came. Now, some of those people will genuinely start liking you because they enjoy your personality, but a lot of those people who just there for the train wreck, yes, sis, they gone, and then you're going to know that. So once you look at your analytics and you start seeing that crowd leaving, then you're going to go back to the shenanigans when you really don't want it to, but you're doing it for the dollar. That's why you got to be true to yourself in the type of content that you want to put out on YouTube.
Correct.
And then not only that, Tasha, to add to that, you got to be mindful. The tongue is powerful. You can't get up here on this platform and talk about somebody else, and then not even 60 days later, look at what you're going through.
Yeah.
Look at what you're going through. But hey, it's the pretty eyes and the curly hair for me. Oh, okay. Okay.
And that
All
dry
right,
ass
now.
apology that I seen to Olivia, for me, like, what are you apologizing for, honey? Like, what is it for? Like, what is this, more views? Like, what is it for? You can
exactly. Well, obviously it's more for more views. Like Key Plus 3 setback. Me personally, I feel like she used Jasmine. She don't care nothing about Jasmine. She used Jasmine for her influence on YouTube. Okay,
of course.
She didn't care nothing about Jasmine. Right? She used Jasmine so she can get that influence on YouTube, because she started all that mess with that whole Mamiana Part 2 or Point 2.0 and for the attention. She started that crap with not Keisha, I'm sorry, Chrissy, for the attention. Because like Chrissy said in that live, girl, you asked me, could you be the next Mamiana? This was even before the whole vlog every day with Jasmine. That was even before that. So your intentions was always to be a third mom, or the third or the fourth Mamiana. And then you know, now you come in with this here. Girl, please.
And you could tell from her commentary when the whole thing came about with the Mamiana thing, when she came back on the camera and called herself debunking what Liv was saying, or whatever case may say. Like, I meant what I said what I meant, and all of that. You were so gung-ho on, meaning what you say, and because you wanted views and you wanted clicks. Because had you not been for it, you wouldn't even came back. If I don't want to deal with drama, guess what I do? Shut the deuces. Okay. I ain't got to say nothing about it. I ain't got to entertain it, and I ain't got to deal with it. I can keep it moving. So it's just like, you're doing this for clout, because as soon as you came back on this video after 5 months, and I had already unsubscribed, but for some reason I got her live that day. And I was like, what's going on? Like, because the way she titled her video, like, wife, whatever she titled that video. And when I went on and I started listening, I'm like, this some bull crap. Because in the whole video, she like, I'm going to upload the videos, guys. And then she come back and she say, the videos are uploading now, and this and that. And I'm like, girl, why you doing all that line? You ain't uploaded now video to say what happened yet. Besides the lies that you wanted to make up when you went back in. I guess she went back in she went back in the hospital or something. She did another live saying what happened, what actually happened. And I'm like, well, didn't you have videos and you had all this stuff you was going to upload, and you was going to do this and you was going to do that, and none of that has occurred. You just lying, and you just trying to hold on to these lies. And all you had to do was come back on here and say what was going on in your life, do a vlog. You didn't have to open up the Pandora. You didn't have to do that. I respect you more when you honest. I respect the channel so much more. And it's why I can watch TMR, because it's like she says things and she don't come on here and bash none of them. That's what I respect. It's not about bashing and calling them names. It's not about none of that. It's about the reality is the information she's trying to give you is I may have been through that already, honey, and I can foresee you going through it. You having a baby for a man and you just popping out babies for men to leave you, honey. Get your ring and walk down that aisle first. Because them two I popped out, I said, oh no, ma'am, I don't give a damn who come or who gonna lay up. I won't pop another one out without walking down this aisle and somebody showing me that they here for me. Because that does not keep a man, it does not hold on to now man. Even walking down the aisle doesn't hold on to a man, but it gives me a commitment before I have your baby.
Exactly.
That is
so
true.
It's like, it's just the drama and the continuous lies for me. I just can't respect that. Like,
yeah, and then it's just like, look, y'all, I'm not saying the Caucasian mommy vloggers are not doing the same, but for the most part, when you go watch, for the ones I watch, obviously I don't watch all the Caucasian mommy vloggers, but the ones that I do watch, they're on here, especially this time of year, December, they're baking cookies, they're shopping, they're decorating, they're showing videos like that. Not all, my man left me, he this going on, I can't pay the rent, blah, blah, blah. People don't always want to hear that, to be quite honest with you. They really don't, because it's a downer. You know, people, especially with people already with problems and stressors in their life, they don't want to absorb yours as well. When there are so many ways that you can, people, you know, they particularly like to watch good, wholesome content. That's what they like to watch. Like, we all watching a train wreck, but for the most part, y'all, we watch it and we move on. We really more in tune with the channels that's really has some type of meaning to it, that are really doing something. Things that we can be inspired to, you know, when you watch and you see somebody like Courtney that comes to the chat a lot. You go watch her Instagram. Courtney, my gosh, you guys, she has
Courtney Fixing Mommy Project.
Yes. Her Instagram is, I love her Instagram because she's always doing really cute decorating ideas for the holidays. She's cooking different meals. You know, it just inspires you to get up, even if you don't want to. It inspires you to get up and like, you know what, let me get my life together and get in here and put up this damn Christmas tree. You know. But then, you know, you have these girls, excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry. You have these girls who just thrive on the content because they don't know any better. That's their mind is very garbled. They don't know anything other than the drama and the BS in their life. And they don't want to function out of dysfunction. They function in dysfunction. Right,
because when you tell them you hating, when you trying to give them good advice to help them get out of the situations and do better, you hating. And then they little minions is right behind them. They just as dysfunctional as they are.
Correct.
Keisha Kelly is one of them.
Let's change the conversation a little bit, because I got it in the title. We get ready to get off here in a little bit, and I got to make sure I insert this. But Extra Jazz and Chris, if you guys are familiar with Extra Jazz and Chris, they came on the live yesterday. It's been a long time, is what they titled it, and it definitely has been. It's been a very long time since we saw you on the camera, Christopher. But they were over there, happy, go jolly. Jasmine was she was more confident in this live. She was feeling herself. I'm feeling myself. Shani, she was feeling herself. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, Chris, he became the old Chris. He started cussing the people out and telling them to kiss his butt. And he said, you got roaches in your house and show your face. You're behind a screen. I said, oh, Christopher, what's the matter over there? Why are you so angry? Oh my goodness, does that turn Jasmine on when you're angry like that? Oh Lord. So yeah, but Chris wanted to let the people know that he has another channel coming. Yes. Chris is bringing another channel to the good old internet. I said, oh, really, Chris? What you going to be doing over there? Are you going to quit your job to put up this new channel?
Tommy ain't got no job.
Oh Lord. So I said, Chris, what are we going to be doing on the new channel, sir? he said that he's gonna be, filming his pickup games. Y'all know he likes to play basketball, and Jasmine was sitting back there like, oh, well, I want to play basketball, but I can't because I got, 5 kiddos over here. Oh, goodness. And so then Chris said that he has a friend that's going to film, and he's like a videographer, and he's going to be filming Chris. And he said he can even edit the videos. And then he said, oh, wait a minute, babe, you could edit them too. Huh? I said, oh, Chris, don't forget about Jasmine. She's the whole reason that you can even be on the internet. Oh, goodness. You
I
gonna
forgot about her a long time ago.
But y'all, it was hilarious, honey. Chris was very upset, honey. He was mad and angry that the people was talking about his child's name. He said, you guys that says that Jasmine was forced to name him, and no, she what? I said, Chris, calm down. Who are you talking to? Why are you so angry over there? He's just a very angry bird. And I don't know.
Where did the name come from?
Scared of him.
Well, he said that he basically, somebody asked him the history, and his response was nothing really. He
right.
didn't give an explanation. He just said that's the name they came up with. That was pretty much.
She need a whooping.
Huh?
I said they need a whooping.
But there was one part in the live that I found to be interesting when Chris told Jasmine to get her hands over there in that food, and she said, oh no, they're gonna get all nasty. I said, oh, Jasmine, ma'am, you really need to, get in the kitchen, baby. You need to familiarize yourself with the kitchen. Just because your man tries to cook, or I guess he says he can cook, sis, you really need to be in that kitchen, because that should be your, your job. I'm not saying Chris shouldn't cook, but the whole you don't want to get your hands dirty, it's very weird. Girl, you got 5 damn kids over there. What do you mean you don't want to get your hands dirty when you what happens when you make meatloaf? Oh, that's right, you don't do that over there. What about when you do neck bones, and don't you got to touch the meat? It's all that squirming and screaming about meat. What are y'all vegans over there? Oh, goodness gracious. She just irritated me with that. I don't know why it irritated me. I was like, Jasmine, stop acting like you not supposed to be in the kitchen, sis.
And it's funny she know how to be in the kitchen, because in her older days she would at least put some baked chicken in the oven or some spaghettis, like she used to say. So she didn't even stop that now. So she don't even make that. If it ain't neck bone, she ain't making it.
No, she not. No, she not. And it's the whole being unfamiliar in the kitchen. If y'all notice in the video, they were looking for things, and y'all, Jasmine was all around the kitchen, opening up every cabinet. I'm like, ma'am, you're supposed to be the woman of the kitchen. You don't know where you put your stuff at? Who put the stuff up in the I mean, she was all around, opening up cabinets, looking up under stuff. I'm like, Jasmine, it ain't like you got a whole bunch of dishes, sis. Well, you don't know
what medicine is she taking?
Huh?
What medicine is she taking to forget where she placed things in cabinet?
Girl, that just means that sis don't be up in the kitchen. That's what that means. And when she in there, everything going to the microwave. Oh, goodness gracious. That live, it abrupted in. Oh, they said she was high. Oh, no, Nikki, was she on what?
Baby number 6 to be on the way shortly, but he was mad at her for putting that hickey on his neck. That's because he can't go out dick dash and think them other women gonna ask questions.
Jasmine said dick dashing. What's that? Who somebody typed dick dashing? She act like girl, you know what dick dashing is. Yeah. You've been in the live chat, sis. You know what they was talking about. You didn't want to make Chris angry over there. I don't know, y'all. It seemed very weird how they were so jovial with each other, because y'all know, Chris Norman, he's like, I don't be on this internet. Well, then why are you going to do another channel, sir? Well, that's what happens when you decided to, join yourself with your girlfriend over there. You should have did your own separate channel from the word say go. If basketball is what it is, that's what it should have been in the beginning. And then you wouldn't have to worry about the women folk making fun of you, sir, because the women folk wouldn't have known nothing about you, because they're not coming over there to watch you dribble up and down the basketball court.
Right.
No, but Ava's the one that's the savage. She say Ava told him he had titties. I feel like
Oh yeah.
Wow.
and was
Oh.
laughing hard.
Well,
So
they
that's
asked
because
about
you do.
Amaya's birthday, and Jasmine told Chris, "Don't you open up your damn mouth." I don't know. He said he went and got her the cake from HEB, and at the end of the day, Jasmine, you must admit, sis, that birthday for your daughter definitely is going to be an epic fail. She tried to act like she got this colossal size gift for this little girl, and you made that assumption last year too, and we soon found out that it was a gift from one of the promos that you did over there. So yeah, I don't know, girl. I don't know if she's gonna put up the gift or put up the birthday. I'm obviously she's gonna put up a birthday blog, but I don't think it's gonna be all that she tried.
Looked like she had it on Instagram today, and it looked like they was at CC's Pizza by that plate and that food Mike had on her plate.
Oh, CC's Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well they got out the house. Good.
I'm so glad.
Yeah,
Well,
true.
she said one other thing, y'all. She said that the little baby legend over there is, always up under her. She said he's just always up under me, you guys. He just likes being up under me. Jasmine, that's his mother, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're his mom, and he's a newborn. Of course.
Yeah, that's what newborns do, sis. It's the disconnection from the kiddos for me, sis. What do you mean he's always up under you? Where is he supposed to be? Up under Bentley? Who is he supposed to be up under?
Kaylin, you ain't know? That's his other mama. He's supposed to be under Kaylin.
Right, he's a newborn baby, right, love notes? He's a newborn. Where is he supposed to be? She said that like she was shocked, like the baby was supposed to latch on to, I don't know, Aiden or somebody. Right? Who was the baby supposed to latch to but his mama?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
so her little daughter's like mommy number 2 for the twins, and her other.
Exactly.
And she's the mommy for the little born baby. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Jasmine was mad. She was like, "You guys show me your life. Show me what you're doing." No, Jasmine, we're just gonna keep watching you, sis. Okay,
Right.
We're gonna keep watching you because this is your career. So we're gonna keep watching you, baby. That's it. That's all we're gonna do over there. Oh goodness gracious! So y'all, I don't know if it's back. I don't know if they're back, but they definitely did come back last night for a brief moment. The camera did abruptly cut Chris off, and I said, "Thank you, camera. Thank you, phone, on Chris and Jazz, because Chris, his angry ways was making me very angry. I don't like how he screams and hollers at the people. I don't like that. It's just like, Chris, what you about to come through the screen and start fighting folks? Like, what is going on with you over there, sir? I'm pretty sure Jasmine has put you up on game of the trolls of the chat rooms. Sir, just to pay it no mind, okay? Because you sitting there beating your chest is not going to stop nothing, okay?
I'm just wondering how he is behind closed doors. That's the real question.
I don't know.
Ike and Tina Turner. That's what it is.
Yeah, beating the mess out of her because she's scared of him.
Yeah. Well, she acted as if they were in such a happy place, and something has went on. Something has made Chris. I don't know if Jasmine got an extra check in the mail this month. Something made him come on that camera because somebody asked where was the kids at, and they said in the room, and someone asked why weren't the kids eating fried crab legs or whatever they were doing over there, and they said the kids already ate. And you know what? I will say this, the kids, you can't feed the kids first, right? And then you and him go fix y'all something special to eat. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think so. But we've seen Jasmine in the past sit and scarf her face in front of the kiddos, and the kiddos standing around talking about we're hungry, and she's steady feeding her face. So I think
right in front of the camera.
Right. I think that's the reason why people say that to her, because she's done that many times on camera. She may not remember, but the people remember how she'll be sitting there scarfing her face down with food, and the kiddos standing there talking about they hungry, and she don't even get up and get them nothing to eat. She just keep eating and talking to the camera. So that's why the people harasses you like that, Jasmine, because they've seen you do that before. Chris said he don't control Jazz at all like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, okay. That's great to know, Chris. Thanks for telling us. You don't control Jasmine, okay? The people think otherwise, but it's your story. You telling it. All right,
Right.
y'all. I'm gonna go and get off of here. We don't been on here for an hour and 45, and TMR definitely has to go. I do appreciate y'all stepping in. Wine glass and chill. We're gonna give you a better introduction in the next live, but y'all make sure you go over
Okay.
there and subscribe to Wine Glass and Chill. The name
Thank
of her
you.
channel is spelled just like it is on the her name, excuse me, on
Yes.
the screen. Make sure you guys, if you guys like reaction videos, make sure you go over there and check her out, honey, because she definitely has been up here for a while. She's been gone.
Yes, she has.
Revamped her channel, so she's been here and she is a hoot, honey. She is funny. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to her. And Wine Glass, I definitely want you to come back. B. Kurt, thank you as
Okay.
always, sis. You know it's been a pleasure. Thank you, Miss Stacy. And the other young lady that was on here, she dropped off. Started with an A. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. But baby, thank you too. Thank you for your y'all. We're gonna have to
thank you.
we're gonna have to put Key in the lineup. She's gonna be in the lineup, y'all. Oh goodness, 2 Live Crew definitely gonna have fun with her. Okay, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Enjoyed y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.